No joke guys, I've been putting off making this video for about 2 years now. Yeah, it's been a really long time. And the reason why I've been putting off making this video is because the person we are going to be talking about really thrives off attention. Even if it's negative attention, even if it's people calling him out saying, look, what you're doing is terrible, he still absolutely loves it, which is weird. I've never really understood why people love negative attention, but it is what it is. Anyway guys, let me explain and debunk everything. Today's video is about Roblox's strangest hacker, and I say hacker. This guy's known as Benz. You may have heard of him before, and he's not a very nice person, so let me explain. Now, some of you may have no idea who I am talking about, but if you are a fan of KreekCraft, you may have definitely seen some of the stuff he has done. So this, guys, is what happens to Kreek during the classic 1x1x1x1 boss battle event. And yes, I know the boss battle was terrible, but still, KreekCraft completely missed it because of Benz. Kreek tweeted literally 60 seconds before the event started, "Star creators getting mass targeted by exploiters and hackers is a problem Roblox needs to solve." And yes, I agree. You guys can see he was banned for 1 day, and this is the reason he was banned. The moderator note said, Roblox does not permit attempts to threaten users in order to force them to do something they do not want to do. The reason was extortion and blackmail, which is obscene, and the offensive item is I hacked you, KreekCraft. Now straight away Benz went to claim this. He said he was the one that, you know, got Kreek's account the 1 day ban, and this was his tweet. "We did it, boys. We banned KreekCraft for 1 day on Roblox. I used Fiddler to get him banned right before the event started," and apparently this was the application he was using, and you guys can see right there, that is KreekCraft's group. Now here's the strange thing, right? So Zscape, he did a bit of research and he said, "Hey KreekCraft, I investigated a bit about your ban and found out that it was actually Bella's fault when she was logged into your account." So you can see here, Bella's doing a video, she's dressed up as Kreek, and she went onto his group and she changed one of the descriptions of the roles to the message which got him banned. The title was Watermelon Girl Hacker. I guess she gave herself like her own role or something. I guess that was one of the jokes in the video. But it says here, "I hacked you, KreekCraft." Now the funny thing is, guys, Benz was taking credit for this. I mean, technically, all he did was find one of Bella's, like, you know, changes to Kreek's group, and then he reported it. That's it. So I guess he reported it, but still, that's not like next level hacking skills. Anybody could have done that. Anyway, Benz goes on to say, "Guys, KreekCraft is now crying on his stream because I banned him on Roblox. Can you imagine being 27 years old and cursing on a stream with some stupid kids watching you the whole time?" So Ben's being pretty rude here. He's being pretty disrespectful to Kreek for pretty much no reason. Also, I just want to say, right, yeah, Kreek's 27. He's like a multi-millionaire at 27. So trying to make fun of Kreek being 27 and playing Roblox is just like a bit stupid. Anyone would play Roblox if they could make that amount of money, let's be honest. Now quickly, just back onto KreekCraft's original tweet. He says here, "Star creators getting mass targeted by exploiters and hackers is becoming a problem Roblox need to solve." And yes, it's true, because guys, this has been happening to so many creators, not just KreekCraft. It's been happening to myself, Bella, Laughability, Mr. Booshot, so many other creators. It's just becoming a bit stupid at this point. And Kreek was kind of talking about this in his video from the other day, but he didn't want to provide any examples, and I can understand why, because some of the things that Ben says to us is just straight up vile. Here you go, here's an example of some of the things they said to me. So this is what they do, guys. Like Kreek was saying in his video, they join you, they do this exploit, then the dolphin emote to fly out to your avatar, and then they just spam out the most inappropriate stuff ever. So this guy Rez, who I'll talk a bit about in a minute, it could also be Benz, because Rez and Benz always do it together. But you can see here they said, "Shark blocks, go, F word, kill yourself, you F word, B word, lol, jump in an F word, fire." So straight away, you can see these guys are, yeah, pretty disgusting. They're not exactly the nicest people in the world. That is such like a weird thing to say to somebody as well. And also, I just want to say, guys, I've been doing YouTube for what, 6, 7, maybe even 8 years now. Saying stuff like this to me, like, I've heard it all before. I'm as tough as a rock, right? Saying this kind of stuff is not going to faze me whatsoever, but it is pretty annoying because of all of the swear words. This whole screenshot that you're seeing right here, I was actually playing a game like for the hunt, so I was recording a video and I had to scrap the footage because these guys just like kept on swearing and saying awful stuff. Obviously obviously I couldn't even edit that out. So I had to scrap the footage, which was really annoying because obviously that's wasting my time, you know. So yeah, you guys might be wondering, who is this Rez person? Well, let's try and find out. So Rez said here, Sharkblocks buddy, I am Benz, you F-word dumbass. Rez and Benz are the same person. I own two identities. Now I did say I know lol. The thing is though, these guys spew out so much random garbage. It's impossible to tell whether they're lying or telling the truth. So normally I just do the same thing. I just say random stuff. You know, I'm not really listening to what they're saying half the time because they're idiots. But that did get me thinking, like, are they actually the same person? Well, here's where it gets a little bit weird, because this is one of Fave's old videos from 2019, and you guys may remember me talking about this in my Lucian Waves video, because the thing is, right, in Fave's video, they pull up a video clip of Lucian hacking some guy called 22, and you know, they're stealing his limiteds, they're being horrible pricks like they normally are. You guys can see down here, Rez is in the call. This person is also called Rez, and I was thinking, is that the same person? No, this is where it gets absolutely insane, and I just want to say apologies if I cause any confusion. So here I have two video clips, and this is a video clip which Benz posted to his Twitter of him being rude to Steak, and in the video he very clearly speaks in a Moroccan kind of accent, and this is Benz, right? So Benz with an S. Now I also have another video clip of Benz with a Z, and this Benz also claims to be him, which is a bit strange, but this Benz is speaking in an American accent, and in this video clip he is actually blackmailing Ripple to take his limiteds, because yeah, if you guys didn't know, Ripple is allegedly a predator. I have to say allegedly, but you know, it's kind of obvious. Now here's where it gets even weirder, right? If you zoom into this chat right here, you can see it also has Rez, and the name Benz is incredibly similar. So for the longest time, I thought this Rez was the same person, and I thought this Benz was actually the same person, but it turns out they might not be. Because the thing is, guys, me and other YouTubers, we really wanted to know more about the Ripple situation, because I don't know if you guys know, Ripple's Roblox account completely disappeared one day, and apparently these guys got his limiteds, and the reason why they got his limiteds is because Ripple had done some really bad stuff, and they kind of like blackmailed Ripple into giving them his limited so they wouldn't speak out about it, but they did anyway. So yeah, for the longest time, me and a few other YouTubers were curious to speak to this Benz to find out exactly what happened, and I was asking this Benz inside of the game if that was him, you know, if it was the same guy, and he was saying it is, but I think I finally figured out it isn't. So this new Benz, the one that bans KreekCraft, the one that pretends to be a rapper, which I'll get onto in a minute, he just constantly lies and spews out garbage all the time. It's impossible to even have a decent conversation with him. He's just a bumbling idiot. Now, before I talk about how this guy is impersonating a rapper, I just want to say he is potentially one of the dumbest people I've ever encountered online. So 19 hours ago, he messaged me, and he was saying I got his information wrong. So he says, haha, whoa, one R-word who doesn't look up enough information about me to say S-word about me. He's in his 20s. So that's what I said. I thought this guy was in his 20s. I'm not anywhere near close to being 20. Now, as you guys know, Benz likes to pretend to be this rapper. But the thing is, right, when you type in the rapper's age on Google, so Benz the rapper from the Netherlands, yep, that's who he's impersonating, it turns out the rapper is actually 20. So bloody hell, you're not really good at impersonation, are you? You just proved that you're not the rapper straight away. Anyway, there's even more incriminating evidence against this guy, because I posted this. I said, don't worry, Benz, we already know enough about you. Now, I would just like to say these are not my screenshots. Shout out to Fresh over on Twitter who sent this to me. So you can see, right, this is Benz inside of a game, and he is talking to these random Roblox girls, and he is begging them to be friends. I'm not sure if he was asking them to be friends on Roblox or on Discord, but both is weird. And then he started doing winky faces at them. He did the exploit thing, and then the dolphin emote to, you know, do you know what to them, which is bloody awful. Even some of Ben's fans inside of the games were saying, Benz, that might be a child, because the thing is, yeah, when you're playing a Roblox game, you've just got to kind of take note that everybody playing around you is probably under 18. So this Benz guy's a complete fool, and I don't really think he cares. Now here's where it gets weird, right? So this Fresh guy, he went up to the girls that Benz was doing this to, and he was saying like, how old are you guys? Like, you guys are under 18, right? And every time he asked them, Benz would kick him from the game. And this is where it gets even more creepy. So this is one of the girls, right? And Benz was literally telling her, good, don't tell him. So yeah, Fresh was pretty much asking how old they were, and Benz was telling the girls not to tell Fresh their age, which again is just incredibly dodgy. This guy's trying to cover himself up. I think he knows what he's doing. Now obviously after Fresh sent all of this information to me, I was like, is that actually real? Like, is there any way you can prove this is real? Is there any way you can sort of show me that that's actually Benz in his game? And he said, yes, watch Nixter V's video. So I was like, what? Nixter V? Like the clickbait guy? So I went over to Nixter's channel, I watched his video, and it's the same goddamn game with Benz in it, with the same chat, the same sort of red logo above his face. It's exactly the same guy. So he's really doing stuff like this. What on earth is he doing? I swear he's trying to ruin his reputation more and more, or should I say the rapper's reputation, which he is impersonating. He also said to Nick, nope, we're cool. I would never target Nixter V / Mr. Top 5. Oh yeah, but you'd target a decent creator like KreekCraft. Mr. Top 5 is one of like the most cringe Roblox YouTubers out there. You're really gonna go after me and Kreek rather than somebody like this. Like, what the heck are you doing? Now, Benz did reply, probably one of the dumbest replies I've ever seen, because he just made himself look even worse. He said, whoa, scary, as if I planned that, lol. Please switch platforms, pixels won't put my rep down. So this is a screenshot of him and his friends talking on Discord, and they're literally telling him to go up to the girls in the game and do weird stuff like this. You know, pull her as a joke, try and like, you know, riz her up or whatever. This is just so creepy. Could you imagine if it was somebody like me or KreekCraft doing this? Of course we'd get called out for it because it's wrong. It's inappropriate. It's just something you don't do. Any decent person with like the smallest bit of common sense wouldn't do that. There used to be an infamous disgraced YouTuber called Zonic that used to do stuff exactly like this, you know, of the whole exploit, you know, moving thing, whatever, and he got called out for it, rightfully so. So I said, what rep? Also, that's even worse to plan something like that. Even your fans in the game were telling you they were kids, or, you know, probably kids. That's the thing, you just don't know, so you shouldn't do it. Anyway, let's move on to the rapper impersonation, because I kind of feel bad for this rapper, but then again, at the same time, I don't, because he's a bloody idiot. Let me explain. So Ben's here on Twitter replying to Steak, said, lol, go back to shaving your eyebrows like an F-word idiot. Now this guy said, comb your nappy hair, and then obviously an insult. So this guy right here, this rapper guy, this is who Benz is impersonating, but of course it's not actually him. He's pretty much set up a fake Twitter account impersonating the rapper, and surprisingly enough, for the longest time, he's actually been getting away with it. So yes, this is who Benz impersonates, a rapper from the Netherlands called Benz, who is not really popular. I would say he's sort of like an industry plant style rapper. I'm assuming whoever is Benz on Twitter probably came across this guy's music. I think he had a YouTube short with Connor Price which blew up, so he saw him from that and he just decided to impersonate him. This is crazy though, right? So I decided to check out Ben's TikTok, you know, like the actual rapper, and guess what guys, the only social media he doesn't have is Twitter. Yeah, no joke, if you go to his social media links, he's got Spotify, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, but no Twitter. Now here's the issue, and I've got a bit of an issue with this rapper as well, because I spoke to him about this, right? I warned him about this 2 years ago in 2022, and he sort of just shrugged it off and acted like a dumbass. And I just want to say, I'm not the only YouTuber that warned him about this. Kreek did too, and he didn't care, so now it's come back to bite him. This is my Instagram DMs with Benz, so you can see 30k followers. This is back in December of 2022, a long time ago. Yeah, like I said guys, these guys have been harassing creators for ages. I said, yo bro, this is not you on Discord, right? Some weird guy has been pretending to be you and is ruining a lot of YouTubers' videos. I'm talking YouTubers with millions of subs. Now this guy didn't reply to me for the longest time ever, but he finally came back in March of this year and he said, yee, it is me, because I sent him some information about the hunt. You know, they were saying awful stuff and they were spamming like adult website links in the chat, and I was like, that's so bad, I'm just getting fed up with it. You know, I'm having to delete footage. This is literally like, you know, wasting my time now. It's getting really frustrating. So I said, you really want to claim that's you? I can tell Roblox right now, you think they are your fans, but they're giving your name more damage than good. Then I replied on Tuesday with his latest music video saying, I warned you about this. Yeah, because this high ego rapper doesn't want to listen to us despite me being way more famous than he is now getting tons of hate. And I can actually show you guys some of the comments. I might have to censor some a bit. Yeah, look at this. This is so S-word. The court crowd goes mild. My content is way better than yours. It's terrible. You're a grown grown man hacks Roblox and your music is embarrassingly bad. We breaking the law carelessly with this one. Oh yeah, and look at the dislikes on the video. So this genuine rapper from the Netherlands is getting hate over this simply because he's not able to admit he's not the hacker. See what I mean, guys? We're dealing with two idiots here. I'm not going to leak the DMs between him and Kreek, but Kreek said the same thing. Kreek messaged him saying, "This is not you, right?" And he replied like, "Yeah, it's me, guys." So whatever, this guy, you know, he can deal with his issues now. He's not willing to admit he's not the hacker. He could have replied to me and Kreek and said, "No, it's not me," and we could have tweeted about it. But no, he's being a stubborn, just absolute low IQ delinquent, so whatever. If he wants backlash, then he can deal with it. Actually, Findlay9000, they did the best comment. They said, "Don't bring hate towards this guy. The person exploiting and harassing streamers is impersonating this rapper. This isn't the guy doing it, nor is he probably even aware it's going on." Well, yeah, the thing is he's aware. The real rapper is well aware. He's just so dumb. I just don't get it. Like, it's literally negatively affecting his career now, and he's still just like, "Oh yeah, it's me." Eventually it's gonna sink in like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have told Sharkblocks and KreekCraft it was me, but oh god, I don't know. I do feel a bit bad for him in a way, because it is gonna start to like negatively affect him now just because it's been going on for so long. But at the same time, right, he can easily DM like me or Kreek and just say it's not him. Like, it's really not difficult. So yeah, he can witness his own reputation being tarnished by some random script kiddie on Roblox. Well done. Okay, this is a long as heck video, but I think, guys, that's probably everything. Obviously, I wanted to go into detail to just show you guys everything I know about this guy, because he's been harassing me for pretty much 2 years at this point, just saying awful stuff in the chat. And as I said, it's not just me, it's other YouTubers and streamers as well, and we've had enough. And like Kreek was saying in this video, Roblox has given this guy 2 cease and desist letters, and he is carrying on. He is opening up a massive can of worms right now. This guy is about to get sued for thousands of dollars. This guy could easily get sued for 60k, 100k, maybe even more. As I said, he's ruined KreekCraft streams, he's ruined my videos. He's actually genuinely upset some other YouTubers. You know, some YouTubers came out to RDC and were generally upset about some of the stuff this guy has said to them inside of Roblox games, and it's just unacceptable, and we're getting fed up of it. Roblox, you need to do something. Like, seriously, you need to do something. You know, the people that he's harassing, we've literally signed contracts with the STAR program, so you've got to do something about this, right? But yeah, there we have it, guys. Benz, you're an idiot. You had the opportunity to become a decent hacker like Tubers93, but instead of that, you decided to harass random YouTubers, even YouTubers with golden reputations like KreekCraft, and you stained your name, and you're also a creep. So yeah, well done, you absolute twat.